The Golden State Warriors suffered a brutal loss versus the Los Angeles Lakers last night. Steph Curry put in a huge performance, but unfortunately it wasn't enough as the Lakers came out on top with a big win in double overtime. Now, obviously, this Golden State Warriors season has not gone as planned. Steph Curry's still doing incredible, but there's been issues with Draymond Green this year. Obviously, Klay Thompson has been brutalized by the media because he hasn't been playing that well. Kuminga's been doing good, but the thing is, though, like this team, like with Andrew Wiggins especially too, he's taken a big fall off this year, which is kind of shocking. But either way, this Golden State Warriors team is definitely not up to par with the teams that have been within the last 10 years. So obviously, the Golden State Warriors season has been a failure, and that's definitely not something that Steph Curry or any Golden State Warrior player or fan is to be proud of. Now, as what you're looking at on screen right now, and as you can see by today's video title, I decided to do one thing to hopefully save this Golden State Warriors season. Today, I am putting Wilt Chamberlain on the Golden State Warriors roster to save their season, yes. Hopefully with the addition of Wilt Chamberlain, things are going to be going much smoother this season. Now, obviously, the Golden State Warriors definitely need a center. Kevon Looney is also still not, up to par with what he's been playing in the past couple seasons. He's taking a big dip in his minutes this year. I do think Sarge was a good signing, but he's probably not going to be on that team next year. I also do like Trace Jackson-Davis, but comparing any of them to Wilt Chamberlain is just laughable because Wilt Chamberlain is one of the best centers and one of the best players of all time. So either way, let me show you the rotation first before we kick into things. So here's a rotation that we're going to be rocking with this year. We got Steph Curry at the 1, Klay Thompson at the 2, Jonathan Kuminga at the 3. I'm going to start him at 3. We got Draymond at the 4, and Wilt Chamberlain at the 5. And off the bench, we're going to have Chris Paul, Andrew Wiggins, Kevon Looney, and Brandon Podziemski. Hopefully this team does pretty well. Obviously with the addition of Wilt Chamberlain, obviously Steph Curry's still on the team. Things could be looking up for us. Anyways, I'll catch up with you guys at the All-Star break, and hopefully things are going well. I'll see you guys soon. Currently here at the All-Star break, and of course we end up with Wilt Chamberlain on the roster. Good for us. And also, of course, we still got Steph Curry on the All-Star team as well. And at this current point of the season, we're 44-6 on the year. We're 24-4 at home, 20-2 on the road. So obviously things are very much clicking for us right now. We have a 10.5 game lead over the Phoenix Suns for literally this first seed out in the Western Conference. Things are looking up, and obviously you can see the big impact that Wilt Chamberlain is providing for this Golden State Warriors roster that clearly needed another player and especially needed a big-time center. Now, let me update you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully things continue to go well for this Golden State Warriors roster. I'll see you guys shortly. And at the end of the season here, Wilt Chamberlain is your MVP. We'll get to all his stats shortly. Those are just incredible. Victor is the Rookie of the Year. We got Lonzo Ball, 6th man. Wilt Chamberlain also Defensive Player of the Year, and Jalen Johnson as your Most Improved Player this season. Wilt Chamberlain, of course, on the All-NBA first team, especially with those numbers. I've been shocking if not. No Steph Curry on the second or third team, actually. Unless I'm missing it. No Steph Curry on either of those teams. So that's pretty good. Let's check out all the stats at the end of the season. Now, Wilt Chamberlain led the way in scoring for us. He had 32 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks a game. That is just incredible. Steph Curry had 26 points, also had 5 assists this season. He's doing his thing. Jonathan Kuminga averaged 16 points a game and 5 rebounds. Klay only had 14 points this year. Wiggins had 12 off the bench. Draymond had 8, 6, and 7. And Chris Paul had 7 points and 8 assists off the bench for us. And at the end of the season, we went 71-11. We were the first seed out in the Western Conference, 20 games above next seed, which was the Clippers and the Grizzlies, who were tied. So clearly we were doing pretty well. Clearly the addition of Wilt Chamberlain was definitely helping us big time. But the thing is, though, we are not done because of the fact that we still got to win a playoff series. Four playoff series, I should say, and win that NBA championship. Now we're going to take on the Los Angeles Lakers in the first round. So this should be an interesting matchup. Hopefully, with the addition of Wilt Chamberlain, we do a little bit better. We actually have someone to guard AD now, because they were putting last night they were putting Draymond on him. Even at the end of the game, they were putting Podziemski on AD. So that was pretty interesting. I should say on LeBron. But either way, we do clearly beat them in Game 1, 33-18 by Wilt. They're no match for us in Game 2. We do take Game 2. Wilt Chamberlain, we're going to see a lot of this, 35-14. You're going to see a lot of those numbers by Wilt Chamberlain in this series. We do lose this one, though. Reeves and D'Lo go crazy for the Lakers. And yeah, so we end up losing another one there. But we do take Game 4, so we're right back in top 3-1 series. LeBron drops 23, but Wilt drops 43 points and 24 rebounds in that game, and hopefully that's enough. Yeah, we got one more win against the Lakers, so we're taking on the Dallas Mavericks in the second round. Should be the exact same roster. I don't really see them making any moves. Exactly is the exact same thing as before. So they got Kleba starting instead of Derek Lively, which is an interesting choice. But either way, we end up 22 points game 1, 25-18 by Wilt Chamberlain. In game 2, we do lose that one by 1 point. Wilt Chamberlain goes crazy once more, but Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic lead the way for the Dallas Mavericks. In game number 3, we win by 20 points. Luka drops 36, 8, and 8, but is no match for Curry, who drops 36 points and 10 dimes. In game number 4, we also win big time here, and Luka drops 41, 14. Also, shout out Luka going 73 points. That's crazy. But we end up winning in game number 4, and game number 5, boom, 4-1 series win. Wilt Chamberlain 41-13. Luka drops 48, but again, no match. So anyways, we're taking on the Los Angeles Clippers now in the Western Conference Finals. They got the same squad as before. This is a very tough team. Not going to be easy to beat this Los Angeles Clippers squad. And in game 1, we do win by 20 points. Wilt Chamberlain with 37-18. Steph Curry also at 23, 8, and 8. And in game number 2, we lose that one by 3 points. Steph Curry and Wilt Chamberlain combined for 72 points. Both got 19 rebounds, but it's no match for the Clippers in that one. In game number 3, we also lose once more. Harden drops 36 points. That is not good for us. So now we're down 2-1 in the playoffs against the Clippers. We do come back 2-2 series. Paul George with 43, but is no match for a 2020 game by Wilt Chamberlain. In game number 4, or game number 5, I should say, we end up out on top. Wilt Chamberlain with 39-17. Chris Paul got 13 assists. One more game here against Clippers, and we end up losing actually by 3 points. And that's not good. So we're going to the game 7, and we end up winning. Wilt Chamberlain pulls through 17 rebounds a game. And so we're going to take on the Miami Heat here in the NBA Finals. They got the same squad as real life: Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, Bam Adebayo, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. So let's see how things go. Simulate game 1. We end up losing by 2 points. Wilt Chamberlain with an incredible performance, but is no match for this Heat squad. In game number 2, we end up winning by this one by 13 points. Wilt Chamberlain, let's see, 33 points and 16 rebounds a game. That's just incredible. In game number 3, we do come out on top. Jaime Jaquez with 27 points, but is no match for Wilt Chamberlain, 41. In game number 4, we also win as well. Tyler Hero dropped 17 for them, but 29-18 for Wilt Chamberlain. We are 1 win away from the NBA Finals, but we end up losing by 1 point. That is not good. Can we come through in game number 6? No, we were up 3-1. It's now a 3-3 series. Are we about to blow a 3-1 lead? Jimmy Butler, playoff Jimmy Butler, 47-7 that one. Are we going to blow it? And no, we do not. We still come out on top. Wilt Chamberlain is your Finals MVP, averaging 32 points and 17 rebounds. So as you can see, but if you put Wilt Chamberlain on this Warriors squad, despite some close matchups there, we still ended up on top and we won the NBA Finals. So if you all enjoyed the video, please share, like, subscribe for future content. Looks like if you do put Wilt Chamberlain on the Golden State Warriors roster, he will save your season. So hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.